In-laws, am I right? Just when you thought you had it tough, you take in the outrageous predicament laid out in the front room, and you're left wondering if maybe the hand you're dealt ain't all that bad. A24's new psychological thriller ultimately throws a lot at the wall, and some of it sticks well. The racially charged story tropes, the chills reminiscent of classic feminine horror like Rosemary's Baby, and, as promised in the promotional campaign, Brandy's glorious return to horror. Yes, it's been 25 years since the famed singer and actress character survived the cunning sequel to I Know What You Did Last Summer, and as Brandy recently told us, she may even be back for its own legacy sequel. In the meantime, from writer-directors Max and Sam Eggers, working off a chilling short story of the same name by Susan Hill, The Front Room offers enough edgy frights to send chills down your spine, even if the biggest shocks are perhaps even too hard to watch. Solange is a wrecking ball headed to Belinda's front room. The precious name Belinda may just be ruined for you after watching The Front Room. Famed singer and actress Brandy Norwood plays the newly pregnant teacher who goes by said name in her new film, which kicks into high gear once a family death tied to her overworked husband, Norman Andrew Burnup, soon to star in Snow White, leads to his stepmom, Catherine Hunter, a standout in everything from the tragedy of Macbeth to Ander, moving in with them. Her name is Solange, and if the name sounds familiar, you're perhaps thinking of Beyoncé's musician sister, who gained even more notoriety after brawling with Jay-Z in that infamous elevator video almost a decade ago. Solange in The Front Room also stirs the pot, to put it mildly, as she moves a seemingly endless string of belongings into Belinda and Norman's modest family home, right into that front room, which is supposed to be their newborn's nursery. Hunter is mesmerizing as a simultaneously ailing but razor-sharp Solange, who slowly but surely begins to take over the residence. She brings a conservative and overtly religious backstory with her, creating immediate tension with her black daughter-in-law Belinda, who slowly starts to lose her grip on reality as the film descends into unnerving territory. Brandy is infinitely relatable as the anxiety builds. Max Eggers, let's not forget, co-wrote another A24 stunner, The Lighthouse, with his brother Robert, who shot to stardom after The Witch, 2015, hit the masses. The Front Room has a similarly dark comedic edge as The Lighthouse, though its warm saturation of colors comparatively adds a more grounded, almost homey element to Belinda's modern tale, with those in-law quarrels becoming all the more relatable. Any new parent who has to put up with their significant other constantly rushing out the door in the morning with the house a mess and a baby screaming in poopy diapers will be able to feel for Belinda, who's played to perfection by Brandy. The pop star is still as stunning as ever all these years later, by the way, and you will quickly empathize with her as she becomes a begrudging caretaker and psychological prisoner to Solange. It's such a far cry from Brandy's last movies, Best Christmas Ever and Descendants, The Rise of Red, and shows a new side of her as an actor. It's her best performance yet. Catherine Hunter may be too good in a stomach-churning film. However, Hunter's performance becomes a powerful black hole of hostility and tension from which nothing can escape, and is both the strongest part of the film and somewhat of an issue, as she overshadows just about everything around her. She's that good. Her chilling voice might just haunt your future nightmares when she cries out MESS every time she suffers a bathroom-related accident in bed. Yes, things get increasingly upsetting and absolutely disgusting as the movie builds anxiety, and you may find yourself grimacing with nausea throughout the second half. Despite all that, the ultimate climax of The Front Room is somewhat of a letdown, given the absurd events that have transpired inside the residence. It's as if a more mainstream film comes in at the very end to tidy things up. But up until then it's all A24-level thrills, sometimes to a sickening extent, even for them, so The Front Room will certainly be a talker in the days to come. From A24, The Front Room will be released in theaters on September 6, 2024.